What's up? It's your boy Jay Tuck, Cowboys Up. Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe. Somewhere down there. So, if you caught my show on Monday night, shouts out to everyone who stopped by. We had an in-depth conversation on why I think Mike McCarthy should be fired as the Dallas Cowboys coach immediately. So if you didn't catch that show, definitely go check that out. But it seems like what's going on right now, Jerry Jones is starting to get rid of the Mike McCarthy guys. Right. Tuck, what are you talking about? Yeah, the Mike McCarthy guys. I mean, if you think about it, think about it, right? Clinton Dix, that was somebody that Mike McCarthy brought in that he was familiar with from Green Bay, and he ended up releasing him, right? We brought in Everson Griffin. That was a Mike McCarthy hiring decision this offseason. We ended up releasing him, or actually trading him to Detroit for a compensation 6th-round pick. Don Terry Poe, that was a guy that Mike McCarthy and his staff brought in this offseason. And Dale Worley, that was another guy that Mike McCarthy and his staff brought in this offseason. So they have all been released and traded away from the Dallas Cowboys. Now, another conversation on Twitter is, about Xavier Woods. It looks like Xavier Woods did not practice today for non-injury reasons. So maybe he's currently pending as far as the decision's concerned with Xavier Woods. I'm a Xavier Woods guy, but I know a lot of people are down on Xavier Woods. So will he remain a Dallas Cowboys for the near future? I don't know. When you're not practicing and it's not due to injury, that lets me believe that possibly he might be walking. So maybe there's some type of value that's pending with Xavier Woods that we can hopefully get back in return. But Poe, Everson Griffin, Daryl Worley, they're currently out. So what does that mean for the Dallas Cowboys? It means hopefully a lot of these younger guys are going to get the opportunity to play. When it comes to the right defensive end position, Randy Gregory should get a lot more snaps than 6. Bradley and I should be on the active roster. And so we might see Reggie Robinson with Daryl Worley being released. Maybe some of these younger guys are going to finally get their opportunity to play this year, and we can actually see what they have. Now, call me crazy, Cowboys fam. Call me crazy. I know a lot of people were calling me crazy this morning when I tweeted this on Twitter. But I got a feeling, woo-hoo, that Sunday's going to be a good night. There is some reason, and I'll explain here shortly, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys can win Sunday night versus Philly. Tuck, are you crazy, bro? After all the stuff you've been saying this past week and weeks prior, you feel like the Dallas Cowboys can come out and beat the Philadelphia Eagles in a rivalry matchup on Sunday Night Football after you've seen what you seen the past 2 weeks? Yes, I actually do. I actually do. I feel like the Dallas Cowboys have a great opportunity to win this game on Sunday. Now, after that, we're going to talk about that. But the reason why I feel like the Dallas Cowboys are fully capable of winning this game on Sunday night is on the defensive side of the ball. Granted, we still been having these lackluster moments, miscommunications from week after week, but we are starting to get a little bit healthier. I think Cheeto will be back this Sunday, so that should add to the depth as far as our defensive secondary. And I'm seeing, Leighton Vander Esch, he's still a go, so he's starting to get slowly acclimated back into things. I'm not sure about Sean Lee yet, but if Sean Lee and General Lee's able to go, toss him in there. But also, I'm optimistic for the reason I mentioned earlier. Everson Griffin will be gone, so that means more Randy Gregory. Should it mean more Bradley and Nye? So some of these younger guys who really don't have much film or much opportunity can have an element of surprise. I mean, they're going to be chomping at the bit to get active. And we all know Carson Wentz is able to get sacked. He does get sacked frequently. So if we're able to apply pressure with our defensive line, I feel like our secondary can be a lot better. Because we go back to week 1 when Cheeto played, granted, our defense wasn't outstanding, but they wasn't this bad. So maybe Cheeto, Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, Diggs, those guys can start to build some momentum in the secondary. We got to find out what we're going to do with the safety position. That still remains unseen, especially if we move on for Xavier Woods. But I feel like from the defensive side of the ball, we did see some improvement on this pass against the Washingtons, man. We did see some improvement. We did see that 4th and 1 stop. They did hold them down to 30 points. So if we are able to build off of that, that gives us a chance. Now, Tuck, talking about defense, and that all sounds great, but we were only able to score 10 points the following Monday, and we only scored 3 points last week. We cannot beat the Eagles doing that. I know. I'm glad you brought that up. But I feel like Is Zach Martin coming back into the lineup? Zach Martin is the anchor of that offensive line. I feel more comfortable just him being out there. Now, it really depends on this, guys, when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. Where will Zach Martin play? And if he's going to play right tackle, okay, perfectly fine. I'm really not a fan of it, but I know Zach Martin can play right tackle because he's just that type of player. If he's able to play right tackle, take that position away from Terrence Steele, then we're able to play Connor McGovern at right guard, Tyler B at center, and then Connor Williams at left guard, and then we'll go with Cam Irving at left tackle, which is still kind of I feel a lot more comfortable with that lineup. Now, personally, if it's me, I would send Connor Williams to right tackle and then use McGovern at left guard as well. But we know that's not going to happen. We've been preaching that for years, and it's just not going to happen. But I feel like the offensive line can gain some continuity, right? If they can protect Ben DiNucci, he can actually make some plays with his legs. If you watch him when he played at Pittsburgh and also James Madison, he's able to move the pocket a little bit. So I feel like if he's able to move the pocket, Kellen Moore is able to get him out in motion a little bit to the outside, he can make things happen on his own, right? And then I feel like with Zach Martin back, Ezekiel Elliott will feel a lot more comfortable in the running game because he's not just getting hounded as soon as he touches the ball by a lot of these defensive lines. That's what happened this past Sunday against Washington. They were just on him as soon as he touched the ball. So I feel like if we're able to really establish a run game, we still have those 3-4 wide receivers intact. Dalton Schultz is still there. So I feel like if we can just make things comfortable for Ben DiNucci, then we can compete with Philly. Now, granted, we may not win, but I feel like this game on Sunday night should be a whole lot more competitive than what we've been seeing, especially the past two. So I feel like we're starting to get healthier. And so hopefully that can amount to some type of momentum with this Cowboys team. Now, I said this on Twitter, and everyone was like, Tuck, what are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. And actually, Darius Slay just commented on it. He said that the Philadelphia Eagles are treating this like their Super Bowl. They're walking around saying Dallas week, Cowboys week, let's go. So I hope that the Dallas Cowboys are doing the same in their locker room. Because typically when you play someone you don't like granted, Washington's a rival, but we've owned Washington for quite some time, so there's really nothing to get up for. Hopefully, playing Philly, we can get up for this game and see some fight, some toughness, and tenacity, because players and athletes, and we all do the same thing, we tend to fight harder against people and teams we don't really like. And so hopefully there's some type of thing that starts a fire with this team and we can get some momentum for the rest of the season. But y'all, I'll tell you this, if we come out flat, dead, and get dog walked by Philly, I'm out of answers for y'all, man. I really am. But I'm just really hoping that Sunday Night Football against your most hated rival, the Philadelphia Eagles, we can light some type of fire with this team. And I feel like with some guys coming back, we should get some more leadership out there. Like I said, hopefully Sean Lee can go. I'm really not sure if he's going to be able to go. But I feel like with Sean Lee back out there, at least we know the defense is going to be in position, right? I feel that if we can at least get Sean Lee back out there, Cheeto, some of these veteran guys that we're accustomed to seeing on this past season, hopefully we can limit all the miscommunications and the brain farts that's been going on with this Dallas Cowboys team. So call me crazy, Cowboys fan. Maybe I'm just a Cowboys fan and I'm just being, just optimistic about things. But y'all know I keep it real on this channel, man. CowboysFansOnly.com, by the way. Get your merch. But I keep it real, man. But just for some reason, this week feels different. And hopefully this time I'm actually right, man. So tip me on the download in the chat, man, comments. How do you guys feel, man? Do you feel like there's any chance that the Dallas Cowboys can compete with Philadelphia or win this game on Sunday? And also, how do you feel about the moves, man? Jerry's making moves. He's getting all the Mike McCarthy new guys out. Will some of the Jason Garrett guys go? It still remains unseen because we just brought a Jason Garrett guy back in Cooper Rush for a backup. So I don't know, man. I think if anyone's going to be the next to move, it would be Xavier Woods. Like I said, I'm an Xavier Woods fan, but for some reason, it's not working out with him here in Dallas, so maybe the Cowboys move forward. Hopefully, they can get something back in return, man. So, Cowboys fam, tell me how you feel. Are you liking the momentum? Are you feeling confident about Sunday's night? We are not doing a live show this week, and I'll tell you why. Because we are going to go full-out Royal Rumble style with these Eagles fans, right? So, it's going to be me and a bunch of Cowboys guys versus a bunch of Eagles fans and a bunch of Eagles guys Friday night at 7 p.m. I'm still getting the details on that. Or sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. So it's going to be a huge Royal Rumble. I mean, me, Big Game, James, Sid, like all of us jumping off the top. It's going to be mega, man. So you guys definitely don't want to miss that show. It's going to be a fun one. So once I get all the details, I'll definitely let you know, man. But it's your boy, Jay Tuck, man. Stay positive, Cowboys fam. I got a feeling that somehow, some way, the Dallas Cowboys will get a win on Sunday night versus the Philadelphia Eagles. It's your boy, Jay Tuck, signing off, saying peace. Let's go. Let's beat Philly, man. Let's beat Philly. Let's go.